All right, we're live for Thursday night. What's up, guys? Pokemon graded games. We'll also say hot new break. Somebody joined it in the daytime stream and fresh giveaways. Live card shop. Actually, I kind of want to say fresh jumbo pack break. Live card shop. Okay, we'll hit save on that. Very nice. Fresh jumbo pack break. Okay. We're going to jump over here. I don't know how much this item cost, the Lugia. We're going live for Thursday evening. There it is. There's the ping. Let's get the website up. Okay. So, wow, we don't have a lot of time in between the streams. It's kind of an interesting feeling. There's just a little break, and then we go live again. First time being in the daytime stream. Let's go. Here we are. We'll go ahead and pin this. So you'll notice we're in horizontal mode for the evening stream. You get a different type of stream. Very cool. Let's see. What is this? What is this? For what? Let me forward this to Karis. Hold on, give me a second so she can see this. Wait, let me see this. Maybe it's for this. Let's see. Oh, it's Vicasa. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me forward this. Freaking Vicasa, dude. And we're going to hit forward. Oops. All right, let me hit send on that. Very nice. So I forwarded that to Karis. The old property management group that we had claims we owe them $600 for what? Man, they were a terrible company. Oh, holy man. Items vaulted. Expedition Tyranitar box topper. Nice. That was an item I bought off of eBay a long time ago. Just entered their system. Okay, and here's a junk email. I get a lot of junk emails these days. We're going to hit refresh on that. Let's hit refresh on the website. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a great night. It is Thursday night, January 15th. Today, we had a couple new guys make a purchase. Patrick Gachne? And maybe it's Gachne. John Regan, both brand new. Very cool, man. Let's see. We need a new giveaway. It's true. Let me close this. Oh, right. We were talking about me acquiring Pokemon Lego because we are considering doing a break on a Lego set, which is a weird idea, but I don't know. Maybe people will like the idea of it. We sell breaks, and we've been doing it so long and so consistently, people are probably used to it at this point. They go, hey, we can go there and get a nice break. Let's open this up. All right, so we're turning on the iPad. Let's get the comment section going. Okay, let's see. Clicking on this. Good. Aovix here, Zenobius, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, Whipple, PDX, Mr. Russ, Weed Loving Weebs, Jack Woodworth, Katie and Rust, Moo, Mike Side, and Gigi Suave, and Oscar Resendez. What's up, man? Ow. What's up, man? Let me message Karis real fast. Let's see. I forwarded an email to you. Vicasa claims we owe them like $650. What could they have possibly done that's worth $650? All right. That was our first property management company. They were terrible. Now, let's jump over here. We have this CGC graded Pokemon Silver. CGC 7 Pokemon Silver. Graded 7. And actually, let's not do that. Let's say Pokemon Silver graded video game. One of my chopped liver. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gabriel Gallegos? You know, do you think I should resubmit this to one of the other grading companies? I don't see, well, actually, no, there's a CGC graded one. There's so many different grading companies. I wonder what the big standard is for Pokemon graded games are. Let's take a look at last sold. All right, we're going to go with ended recently. And then we're looking for a recently ended silver game. And it's got to be graded. Pokemon Silver. Here, let me get rid of this. Sealed. Pokemon Silver sealed. There we go. That'll work. I typed in sealed, and it's still not giving me sealed games. That's so interesting. So this is a item that I've long thought about turning into a break, or letting people try to put this in the slab away. Let's see. Maybe I have to type in the name of the grading company. Is it VG? VGA? Okay, Pokemon Silver VGA. Whoa, there's a sealed Game Boy that sold for 7.5. Wow, it's so nostalgic looking at it. Okay. What's the name of the other company? I can't remember. I asked a bunch of times. I believe it was Wata graded. Ah, Wata. Okay, Wata. Okay, Wata Games. Wow, so there's a couple options. Here's a Wata 8.5 for 1.9 thousand, and it's got like 25 watchers. So you guys like Wata a lot? I went with the CGC. Let's see. I don't really understand graded games very well, but here's a problem with the graded games for me is I don't really display it anywhere. Like, it's not in my background of this video, and it does just kind of sit on the shelf collecting dust. So I've thought about letting this go. Here's a Pokemon Silver Wata with 36 watchers, and it's 1.9 thousand. Maybe we'll just copy this price right here. We have a 7. Oops. Hold on, let me close it. Oh, okay, we opened it up. Cool. So here it is. All right. They want 1.8 for that. I really don't understand graded video games. I hear Wata was scamming a few years ago. I heard people were arguing that Wata grading was like buying their own stuff, you know, giving like a high grade out to it and then buying it themselves or some crap like that. That was a rumor, I suppose. I don't know if anyone confirmed that it was totally true. So, you know, people can say whatever they want. We are. It's a little dusty, actually, because, like I said, it's just kind of collecting dust. So what do you guys think? I could host a break on this. I could alternatively offer it for sale. So if that one's 1.9, and it's, by the way, it's a 6.5. We have a 7. I'm thinking 1.6 thousand. What do you think? 1.6 thousand. That's what I'm thinking. That's, if we did $40 spots, that would be 40 freaking spots. That's a lot of spots. Holy cow. Maybe we could do $50 spots. Let me see. 1,600 divided by 50. Well, that'd still be 32. Let me slab it away. Would you like to? I'm open-minded. If you'd like to slab away one of my video games, I'm asking 1,600 for Pokemon Silver. What do you think? Do you have any others? Yeah, I've got 3 others. No nighttime stream anymore? Hey, what's up, Destroyer? That's correct. No more nighttime stream. I really would. All right, so this is for sale right now, guys, for 1,600. And I have no way to put a nice sticker on it because I don't want to leave any residue. Maybe what I could do is I could remove the stickiness from the sticker. Maybe I could put a plastic bag over the top of the whole of the game. Do you have emerald? I have silver, I have yellow, I have blue, and I have red. Those are all the games I have. They gave Pokemon Red a really harsh grade. And so I'm thinking about cracking that one. Oops. I'm thinking about cracking that one and just sending it back out to like Wata or VGA. I don't know which one's the more preferred company, but yeah, I'm thinking about regrading that one, try to get a better grade. 4 seems really low. Man, I watched that nighttime stream for years. You are correct, man. That nighttime stream ran for like 6 or 7 years or something like that. It ran for so long, and we have just all of a sudden... Oh, hold on. I just got email from Tag right now. hold on. Okay, so basically it was Tag Grading announcing that, to me anyways, that it's going to take a longer time to get my cards graded. They said that they're receiving high volume. I bet you I caused some of that high volume. Not only did I increase the demand by myself with my own cards, but I probably advertised for them so effectively. But you know what? They gave me a little cut. They gave me a little cheaper price, so I think that was smart of them. I would like one of the grading companies to just sort of take me on as one of their, I don't know, like representative or product ambassador, whatever the term might be. Advertiser, I guess, is the simple term. All right, this is a real price. It's an offer. I've been thinking about selling these for a long time, and I just never get to it. I'm asking $1,600 on it. You can't even see it. There it is, $1,600. We saw Wada Games had a 6.5 for 1.9 thousand, so my price is lower than that, and there you have it. I don't know, I really, really, really have a lot of nostalgia for this, but I own so many expensive Pokemon cards already. Look how cool that is, man. That is neat. I own so many expensive Pokemon cards already. Honestly, I don't have to have this, and maybe I just keep the Charizard. I don't know. But the Lugia looks really good. It's nice and square. The corners look nice. Beautiful card. I've been sent, says Mr. Whipple. Oh, okay, so we might have a sale right here. That was pretty fast. Okay, Mr. Whipple. Give me a moment here. Let me hit refresh. It'll go great with my Lugia for displaying. Hold, says Mike Side. Slab away for the Lugia. I'll pay it off in 6 months. Okay. Let me jump over here. So, Mr. Josh. Honestly, I forget I have these games from time to time. And then, so I'll forget about them, and then I just won't touch them for like a year. Joshua, Whipple. We're going to say, oops, we're going to say 1,600. And then it's going to say 1,580. All right, we're at 1,580. What the hell? Stop. Okay. I'm going to go place this. We're going to have to write your name on it. I'm going to go place this over there. We're going to say J. Whipple. All right, your name's on the sticker. Are you doing a break on silver? I am not doing a break on silver. It just got bought out, right? Into Slab Away. Ooh, what's this? Look what I just found. I just found some fusion packs. I didn't know we still had some of those. I thought I sold out of those. All right, so give me a second. Ooh, I feel the heat coming in the room. I got this one too, actually. There it is. Pokemon Pikachu. Now, yellow version, I would expect that to be a lot more expensive. Pokemon sealed. I don't know. Wada, maybe? Here's an 8.0 Wada for 2,200. Here's an 8 for 1,500. Does it matter? Like, let me look at VGA as well. Actually, let me look at CGC's sealed game. Silver's nostalgic for me. Nice, dude. So there is one graded by CGC, got a 9.6, and they have it listed for like 5,000. And I'm going to try VGA. Let's see, VGA. Oh, perfect. Here's an exact replica. Here's an exact option. Found one. So here it is. 1,500. Okay. 1,500, 7.5. It's the exact copy, in fact, because it also has the no rating on the front. See, that's a no rating one. So they want 1530 for it. So probably, I think I'd like to offer it for 16, similar to the silver. Now, a part of that is because I kind of like this. There it is. Let me go ahead and fix this up. How much is it for you to send a booster pack to PSA? We have that. I believe that's an option you can go with. I'm putting this baggie on top the lip so that we can put a sticker down. I sent for slab away, says Aovic. All right, so Aovic would like Oh my gosh, these just don't fit properly. Cool, so we're getting some fresh slab aways. I think I was just talking about how I don't have enough stuff. Okay, let's see. You took it off the menu like in November. What did I take off? Yellow's more desirable, says Whipple. I think they're both desirable. Silver? There we go. Makes me wonder if we could have just hosted a big break on this. What do you guys think? I think with the item being so expensive, I don't really want to host such a big break on it. It's almost like a mega break. Oops. All right, this says 1600. Yo, Vic. There it goes. So that doesn't say 600. It says 1600. Oops. All right. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Well, let me create the listing now. Ayovic. It's going to say January 26, Ayovic. And it's going to say CGC, Game Boy, Pikachu, sealed, 1600. Let's see what you sent in for it. I got a couple, but that Lugia is perfect to match my shadow one. You just got to be here when TCC gives up his juicy stuff. And, you know, it's one of those things where I keep intending to sell it and I keep forgetting to. That's all it is. I keep intending to sell it and then I don't. All right, so silver is up. Yellow is up. There's actually one. There's two more, actually, but I don't know if I want to sell those. Let me show you. Ow. All right, so check these out. Hey, smash that like button. I see we have 9 likes. 44 viewers, 9 likes. That means only 1 out of 4 people hit like. Smash that like button for me, okay, guys? So here they are. That's the original blue and red. They predate yellow, actually. I gotta sneeze. Whew. Yeah, let me do that for you, Mr. Whipple. All right, we're jumping in here. Joshua Whipple. Whew. Oh my God, dude, I hate sneezing so much. I hate it. I come in here and I always sneeze. I have no control over it. There's too much dust in the room. I have to take the whole room apart to get the dust, probably. CGC Silver Game. There you go. Okay. So these two are pretty neat as well. The Blastoise got a high 8.5. Pokemon Blue VGA. What is this? Wait, PSA grades video games? I didn't know this. PSA grades video games now? Bruh. How does that affect the price? PSA video game. Let me check sold. Now it's got me questioning if I should just regrade all 4 of them. Hold on, wait a second. I didn't know PSA did video game grading. Wow, a 9.4 Pokemon Red went for like 9.8 thousand. That's cool. Well, so PSA wants to be into video game grading too, huh? They also grade media like DVDs and VHSs. Wow, I just did not know that. You guys hear that? All right. Wow, what if I get better grades with PSA though? That's why I'm curious about. Man, I don't know. I think that was why I was so stuck on whether I sell them or not the first time. Because I was saying, you know, maybe it's worth it to stop and regrade them with like VGA or WADA or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just let them all go. I don't know. Time to grade Backdoor Sisters 3. My original red and blue still work on the original save battery. Nice, dude. That's really cool. So it doesn't look like PSA video game grading is very popular yet. So let's see what Pokemon Blue WADA looks like. These games get really complicated because, you know, they're like specific to their print run. Like this one says V-seam, E-rated, pixelated, flip lid bottom. I don't know. There's like different varieties of them. Sandshrew screenshot, red misprint. Do we have that? Yeah, we do have that. I'm a bit scared to sell these because I really don't understand how to sell them. I think that's what got me last time. Complete in box. Oh, is there a difference between complete in box and sealed? Hold on, wait a second. Give me a second here, because we just offered the... This is sealed, right? Just making sure that Pikachu is sealed. Yeah, he's sealed. All right, just making sure. I wouldn't want to dramatically undersell these because I didn't understand a simple rule. All right. I think I'm going to take these other 2 and set them to the side for now. Those are too iconic to let go. Yeah, I wouldn't mind just holding on to just one of them even. But ultimately, I'm a Pokemon card collector, and I've got so much stuff in my home now, I wouldn't mind selling all of it to a certain degree because I'm getting I've got too much stuff now. It's just too much stuff. It's literally too valuable, and I don't like having this much. So it's making me uncomfortable. So I'm starting to send stuff off to the vault. I'm starting to sell what I can sell. Let me put this over here. It takes time to sell stuff, you know. I'll place this over here. I'll think about it. Here's one of these cool things. All right. I'm a game collector, but I still collect some cards. Nice. Hold red, sell blue. All right. So those are in. Looks like I received an order on the website real fast. Let's take a quick look at that. Let's fix our camera. We're in horizontal mode. Horizontal mode's really good for getting through a bunch of slabs. Boy, I hear those birds chirping. Mr. Jack, he says, for check chat for my order. Hey, what's up, Jack? Free Palestine. Habibi, you've been saying that a real long time, man. How do you feel about Iran? Do you like do you feel like Iran should overthrow its leadership? We are, let's see. All right, we're gonna hit refresh over there. Well, shucks. For my order, may I please get the execute tag 10 on the table? Okay, execute tag 10 on the table. Let's find that. Let's start there. And 10 Poke Shuffles. Okay, let's see. Continue saying it until Palestine is free. There we go. We'll set that over there. Free from who? Like Hamas? Let's grab this. What exactly? How does a state achieve freedom? Here's Mew. Very nice. Execute. There we go. There we go. Very nice. He didn't answer the Iran question. Habibi never actually says very much. There's execute. So I don't actually know how he feels about anything. I initially thought it was a troll account. I thought it was a troll account and he would say it ironically. So there's that. Now we need Mimikyu9 from 9s and lower. Let's go find that Mimikyu9, guys. Update the slab channel. Yes, I think I did. Didn't I? Joshua Whipple, you'd be under Josh. Joshua Whipple, CGC Silver Game, 1600, 1580. So that's updated. And now we're going to go to 9s and lower. And he said, hold on, Giovanni's Machamp and Mimikyu. Giovanni's Machamp and Mimikyu. Let's go find those. Here we are. We're looking. There's Mimikyu. Okay, we're going to say Mimikyu sold. Mimikyu sold. Giovanni's Machamp, huh? Oh, there's two pictures of the Mimikyu. Let me say Mimikyu sold. So there are two pictures of it. So I took them both down. And now we're looking for Machamp. Give me a minute here, guys. Where is he? Oh my God, I love this song so much. It's so cool. Wow, I must be way up here or something. It's so weird. I feel like that Machamp is sold already. There it is. So we're going to say Giovanni's Machamp sold. All right. So I'm going to go looking for the Giovanni Machamp, but I got to warn you, I think it's already sold. He is at the top. Ugh. All right, you ready? Let's see. Let's set this here. Let's see. I had to scroll all the way up there to find that. Yeah, it's a curious question, though. The Palestine question. Do they get a new government? How does it actually work? Their current government was the one that directed the terrorist attack onto Israel. Here we are. They're very similar to Iran in a certain way. They both call for the destruction of Israel. Here we are. Here's. I know some people don't like Israel either. But I'm not a religious guy. I'm not in the religious war. Where is it? Damn, we got a lot of slabs in here. Whoa! I found it. I found Mimikyu. So Mimikyu has been located. Boom. Kakuna used harden. My husband, not home. What? What are you saying? Here's... All right. Zach says the occupation didn't start on October 7th. There we go. With the whole Palestine and Israel thing, I never really understood why there was such a strong, response toward it from, let's say, the Democrat Party. What's their stake in the actual outcome? You know what I'm saying? Whether Israel wins, whether it loses, whether Palestine manages to genocide the Jews or whatever their plan is, what's their stake in it? What do you win if they win? Put this over here. Like the Ukrainians, I don't win anything if the Ukrainians win. I don't win anything if Palestine wins. Do you just like them better? Or are you like a bigger fan of Islam than you are of Judaism? What's your stake is my question. What's your steak and butter is my question. Okay. I sleep after TCC stream and wake up to TCC stream. Hell yeah, dude. All day, every day. Aha! It exists! What up? I'm not a fan of committing genocide. Well, I'm not either. I'm not a big fan of genocide either. That's why I think that, probably the Jews shouldn't be genocided. What do you think of that? The Jews shouldn't be genocided. The Palestinians shouldn't be genocided. Generally, genocide's not a good thing. Put this over here. I have that card. I should send mine for grading. You are? Let's see. Like Iran calls for Israel to be wiped off the face of the map, and they're seeking a nuclear bomb. So I go, ooh, a theocracy, and they want a nuclear bomb. They might use it. Crazy as it sounds. Day 6 of asking for a gold star break. Hell yeah, dude. I generally think genocides are bad. Move this over here. Do you guys think they'll ever reprint 151? It stops in March. But yeah, when it comes to those Middle Eastern wars, I don't get anything out of it. What's my stake in it? Nobody's paying me to be involved in the war. Iran has allegedly been close to nuking for decades. We are. Yeah, but you're generally against that, right? You don't like the idea of an Islamic theocracy that shouts death to America, death to Israel, getting a hold of a nuke, right? You think that that's a bad idea, right? I think it's a bad idea because that's common sense. I assume that they do believe in their religion. Like I wouldn't want, geez, man, I wouldn't want the Catholic Church to have a nuke either. But the Catholic Church doesn't even come out and say, we have enemies and we want to kill them. The Catholic Church doesn't say that. But I don't think the Vatican should have a nuke. All right, there we go. Let's see. So back to it. Mr. Jack, Mimikyu, and Machamp. Yeah, I mean, the goal politically is enlightenment. I don't think enlightenment is giving a religious group, a strongly religious group with beliefs about defeating your enemy, nuclear bombs. Here we go. So, we're going to write your name on it. Very good. But that's part of the reducing the proliferation of nukes in general. So, like, I don't think North Korea should have one either, right? But it's too late for that. How long before Venezuela was going to have one? I don't think Cuba should have nuclear bombs. Boop. All right. Very nice. So that's been done. We got you the eggs, the scrambled eggs. And now, 10 Pokey Shuffles. Aw, yeah. Pokey Shuffle time, guys. All right, let's put this over here. The aggressor, Israel, does have nukes. Yeah, but Israel's not saying it's going to nuke anybody. Israel's not saying it's going to wipe Iran off the face of the earth. Oh, wait, didn't I just do that? I just did it. Hold on, we grab like this. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like when I'm trying to say Israel isn't ran by, what is the Jewish leaders called? A pharaoh? Or what are they, what do they call the Jewish leaders? I don't even remember. Pharisees or something? No, they don't call them that. They're called, I can't even remember their name. What's the religious leaders? Need a crusade nuke. We are. Your belief is that Israel's the sort of like aggressor. You know, there's people who argue both sides, right? You accept that. There's people who argue both sides. There's people who say, well, it goes all the way back to the past. The time of the Romans, did belong to the Jews, blah, 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 blah. I personally don't care. That's maybe how we're different. So I don't care. It really does just go to whoever fights for it. 2 waifu shuffles. All right, all right, all right. You know, like, I'm not about to give America back to the Native Americans. What do you think? Are you going to do that? Would you stand for that? Is that the idea? I'm not leaving. I don't think that Britain's about to give Northern Ireland back to Ireland, even though that would be very cool. I don't think Denmark's about to give Greenland back to the Greenlanders, even though they could do that. They don't want to. So in general, conquest is just sort of this reality. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 2 religions, Judaism and Islam, always killing each other. They don't like each other. I don't have any stakes in that. So I don't cheer for one side. It's like, that's not my business. You ready? Here goes. I don't get very emotional over it. My heartstrings don't get pulled because I'm not an easy person to manipulate. It's very hard to influence me. 1, 2, 3. So I don't get flags out. I don't paint my face. I don't do hair colors or capes or whatever those goofy scarves are. I don't do any of those things. You ready? Shoop. 2 cold ones. 2 cold ones. 2 cold waifu shuffles. I'm sorry, Jack. It was almost a hit. Those are the waifu shuffles. They're not re-rollable. Now, if you pull the waifu slab, that's re-rollable. But the waifu shuffle is a special pull from the box. All right. I'm sorry, man. Well, you got the other slabs, though. Those were really nice. I just watched it back. I don't think you put my name on the eggs. Did I not put your name on the eggs? Hold on. Wait a second. You might be right. Where'd the eggs go? Wait, where did the eggs go? Oh, my dear God. I didn't put the eggs into the 9 box, did I? Oh, no. What? Did I put the eggs into the 9 box? How is this possible? Oh, my God. Where are the eggs? I think I put it... It got lumped into the 9s! Oh, my God. All right. Time to disassemble that 9 box. It's got like 1,000 slabs in it. It's the problem. All right. Here goes. I'm the same way. I don't give a F about what's going on over there. I'm going to try to make some money. Right. Yeah, I mean, again, the goal is enlightenment, isn't it? The goal is to reach a higher level of intelligence, not a lower level. So if you're really looking at it all, what you're seeing is 2 jerk-off religions saying, this rock is mine, my God blesses me, we're the best. One religion says it, God's on my side. And then the other side does the same jerk-off move. We're chosen, we're the best, you suck, we're better than you. Like, don't be looped into that. Why you want to be looped into that? That's their fight, I don't know if you're Jewish or if you're Islamic or Muslim or whatever, or maybe you have friends or relatives. I'm not getting looped into that. That's their business. One day they'll be as smart as I am and they'll get out of all that. You are? Okay. But they probably won't. They'll be locked into their religion for a while. I think their young people will. It's always young people figure it out, Young people look it up and they go, wow, why were my parents so crazy? And then they get out of it. Young people go, I don't want to die for this. They go, this is crazy stuff. You don't even know if it's real. You don't even know if any of this stuff is true. So it's typically up to young people to figure out the mistakes that their parents are making about wanting to, own the world in the name of a God that you can't see, hear, or smell, or, detect in any physical way. Oh, there it is. Very nice. All right. That's enlightenment. Enlightenment is working on AI, baby. Enlightenment is working on spaceships and robots and software engineering. That's enlightenment. I'm not backing up some religion that still says women are worth like half of a man or something like that. Kill the gays or something like that. Kill apostates. I'm not doing that. That's crazy talk, dude. So there's a lot of Americans that get looped into that war. I don't know how it works. I've heard other Americans on the other side, Republicans, say they don't want to give Israel any more money either. And you know what? They might be right about that. I think they're probably right. What do we get out of it? Israel should have to make a deal with us. That's what I really like about Trump, is he's that way. Usually. He should say, hey, you should have to pay us for our military weapons. We should be making money on this. There you go. Tossing this over here. At least these religions are like thousands of years old. I don't understand how things like modern scams like Scientology are allowed to exist. Yeah, but that just makes my argument more clear that you can totally loop people into just made up ideas. Just totally made up. With terrible ideas built in. Yeah, you can join our group, but you have to shave your penis first. Like, oh, okay. That guy should go home from work today. We'll come up with the good ideas without him. Yeah, guys, so to join our group, shave your penis. Hell no, dude. What are you talking about? Shave your penis. That's some crazy stuff right there. That's genital mutilation. That's all it is. It's just genital mutilation. There we go. Very nice. We've talked about that subject over here before. And then everyone like jumps on a grenade defending it. It's really wild. Okay, we're going to say 35. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, that's some old religious stuff. One of the things I always liked about the Democrat Party, I was a Democrat when I was in college. So I was a Democrat for maybe about 6 years. One of the things I really liked about the Democrat Party was they were about science. They were about intelligence. They were about knowledge. They were smarter than the religions. That's what I liked about them. I wish they'd go back to that instead of like being on behalf of any of the religions. Okay, and I think there are Democrats like that. The goal is enlightenment. The goal's not like, okay, now I am going to do what the book says. I do believe your book. Here's Joseph Vargas. Let's do 5 pokey shuffles and 1 live custom. You got it, Joseph Vargas. Whoa, the pokey shuffles are going off. You got it. All right. Intelligence above all other things. That was what excited me about the Democrat Party. Intelligence above everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you ready? So we got Sneasel. We got the zebra. Here's this guy, Ekins, and the stadium. Did you see the congressional hearing clip going around where the doctor wouldn't answer if a man can get pregnant? Yeah, that's Senator Josh Hawley. He's our senator from Missouri, and he's an interesting guy. He gets into a lot of those clips. Yeah, the Senator Josh Hawley from Missouri. Whoa, there's a lot of these selling out. 5 cold ones, Joseph Vargas. I'm sorry. Let's check those live customs, man. There we go. Intelligence above all things. The fights in the Middle East are just 2 separate sets of DNA, and they're killing each other, mostly for land, but they used their little made-up book in order to justify it. That's all it is. You're watching organisms fight. That's all it is. 1, 2, 3, and shaboop. Two groups of organisms fighting each other for dominance. Ooh, 1 cold one. All right. Very good. Ooh. All right, that's a cold one too. Mr. Joseph Vargas, that's a cold round. We have a gym break tonight. The link pack, look at that, 35, 1, and 2. Take a shot at a graded link pack, graded PSA 8. Super cool. That's a new gym break. We have those OP13s. We have these 100 start decks. We have these Shining Muse up to 4 out of 13. The pack split that nobody wants. $47, 10 out of 10. We'll have to try a rocket pack or something. Here's some other interesting items. We got Naruto. We've got this Ancient Origins pack break. Now that's not for the pack to be immediately open. You go into our box break if you win that. All right, what's up, guys? The Squirtle is up to 1 now. He's the star receiver. No matter what, he's going to go off. You might be interested in him. Be careful not to try to jump in when you're out of time, you know, because everyone does that. They jump in right at the end. Got to make room for the Somali college daycares. Oh, brother. They're doing even more of those. They're doing more. That guy's back out there interviewing more businesses. I saw him interview a daycare. 3 angry men come spilling out of the daycare, and my immediate thoughts are, what are 3 dudes hanging around, 3 older adult men? What are they all doing in a daycare? You ever seen a real daycare? That's not how it works. They come spilling about saying, get out of here, get out of here. And this Nick guy's asking them, what did you need $2.5 million for? And they don't want to answer, of course. And it's just going to get worse and worse. You're just going to see more and more and more and more and more of that. Okay, let's see. My Hello Kitty, not My Little Pony. Hello Kitty. We've just got, I'm going to put it down as H. Kingdra's a K. Monkey D. Luffy's an M. So he's one of the new ones. So here's this nice Kingdra. We got to get this jumbo pack break going. That's what we got to get. Look at this jumbo pack break. Nick Shirley, what's that his name? Got to make room for the Somali daycare centers. Buy into the shiny. Yeah, I'm not here to pay for Somalia. I'm not here to pay for Israel. Americans today cannot afford food. They cannot afford a vehicle. They cannot afford to go to college. They can't afford for their health care. They can't afford anything. And you're still being whiplashed. You're still being sort of like hypnotized, indoctrinated into these beliefs that you owe somebody something. You owe Somalia money. You owe Israel money. You owe Palestine money. You got to do this cause. You got to do that cause. What about you, man? What about you? And I think a lot of Americans are waking up to that. They're going, wait a second. Am I even going to be able to retire? Maybe not. Okay, we're going to drop that to 34. It's a big deal, man. Okay, let's take a picture. Whoa, what's the price on that Game Boy Silver game? We priced it up and it's gone. The silver game is gone. Here's a special low price on the Hello Kitty. Meow. So here's Hello Kitty, special low price, irresistible low price of 35. There we go. I want you guys to be able to retire. That's a big deal. Of course, Elon Musk out here saying you won't need to. I don't know about all that. Okay. All right. Very nice. I don't know. All right. There we go. So this is Nate. This is Galarian Moltres. This is Hello Kitty. This is Kingdra. It's going to go right over here. I got a couple slabs to price up for you guys. Where are those slabs? Did I bring them over? Did I put them on the table? Where'd I put them? I had some fresh slabs. Where'd those go? Oh, I don't know where I set them down at. All right, well, let's count this up. Let's get this jump. Well, wait a second. Let me check out the queue. Bill Barron's next. He says, spot on the Mew. Did you get my order for spots 4 and 5 on the Mega Sub List? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Mega Sub List. All right, here it is. Nido King Mega Sub List. Bill Barron. You see that, guys? 5 out of 10 are sold. Nido King's a big deal, everybody. He's a big card. Yes, your odds are low, but he's a very big deal. You could walk away with a Mega Nido King crystal from Aquapolis. Now, a spot in the Mew. You got it. I might owe for my small loan of 1 million Charizards. Yeah? What's hot English Pokemon packs right now? Like Gen 1. Like Gen 1. Well, there's Pokemon 151 if you like Gen 1. All right, you ready? So, Mr. Bill. Wait, the Game Boy game sold? Silver got put into slab away, and then we put yellow up on the table, and yellow went up into slab away too, like instantly. They're both gone. Bill Bevan. There you go, Bill. This is going to be a 5. 5 out of 13. There's 8 spots remaining in that Shining Mew. This is the Heartbreak Mew. He's pretty cool, too. All right. There we go. So let's start pricing these up, shall we? Okay, so he's going to be 11. Gen 1 bread and butter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gen 1. I'm a Gen 1er. Here we go. Pixar. We'll say $4 on Pixar. We'll say $4 on Marvel. I don't know what this guy is. We'll say $5 though. I think he's a slightly more expensive. $2 on Keiju. Stellar Crown. We'll say $8. I'm not sure what he goes for. Now, this is a Pokemon Go promo pack. We'll say $2 on the promo pack. This is a standard Lost Abyss. We just have tons and tons and tons of it. Here's 5 of these. Here's the one-piece pack. So this one-piece pack shall be, I don't remember, was it like $5 or $6? I think he was getting more expensive was what was happening. This is also kind of pricey because it counts for a video game as well. These are like 5, right? These are like 5. I believe these are 6, right? This is 14. These are 7. This is normally 5. We'll do 4. We'll do 4 on these. Solo leveling, we'll do 2. And we'll do 2. And this is actually a more expensive My Little Pony pack. I guess I only know that because we used to sell these and they were kind of pricey. I'm going to say 4, though. All right, and then Card Wars, we'll leave it unmarked, but it's about 5. We'll say $4 on Fruitiger Side, which is almost gone. We'll say $4 on this. We'll say $2 on SpongeBob, which I just found more SpongeBob. So we are not sold out of SpongeBob. All right. Oh, snap, mister, you actually sold the games? Yes, yes. I've been wanting to sell them for a while, and I just never do it, and I finally did. They're very cool. They have a very strong nostalgic pull on them. I think when you guys finish paying them off, the 2 guys who put them away, you're going to find they're pretty hard to let go of. And maybe you cross-grade them with PSA. Maybe PSA gives it a better grade. You never know. Excuse me. There's going to be 10. There's going to be 6. It might raise their values over time. Okay. Plus 2. Plus, what do we agree on? 8 on these. Plus 2. Plus 5. Plus 4. Plus 4. Plus 11. Plus 10 plus 6 plus 11 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus, this is like 5 or something, plus 4 plus 2. You got little ponies plus 2. We're at $152. So there's about $8 left. $8 you say. Well, this is going to be about 3 right here. And honestly, I want to get you a Eevee Heroes. Oh, yeah, that's great. Look at that. Isn't that nostalgic? All right, so that's going in. There we go. The Jumbo Pack Break renews. Mr. Zach was having a lot of luck in there. I'm going to buy some packs, but is a giveaway or something about to go down right now? A giveaway? Yeah, we do have to set up another giveaway, don't we? We are. You buying packs won't affect whether you get into a giveaway or not normally. Actually, it might increase your odds that you get in there maybe, but you are. If you get really bad luck. Free ones? Hell yeah, dude. Who doesn't like free ones? Smash the like button if you appreciate the free ones, because I appreciate the likes. It means a lot. I think it affects our ranking in the algorithm. I'm not sure if that's true, to be honest. Okay, we got 56 viewers and 27 likes. How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. Thursday used to be a really big day for us when we streamed overnights. And that was because many of our sales would occur that Thursday late night, which was technically was Friday morning is what it was. So that was Friday morning. So that was a big stream, and we don't do that stream anymore. But we will have an actual Friday morning stream. So there we go. This is also pretty thick, just like the last one. Fills up that bag nicely. Okay. Gadatsu, he's a G. The Boa break. There's 3 spots in here. This is close. I think that's the closest break. Here's Umbreon. Here's Gyarados. Ooh. Gyarados, he got more expensive, actually. Huge Dragonite 10 for 135. Let's go look him up. All right, give me a second. Ugh. I think it definitely helps. Let's see. We're going to jump over here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. It was fun talking about the whole Middle Eastern thing. I find that those subjects are important to think about. Pokemon Dragonite Go. His number is 292. Boop, boop, boop. All right, there he is. Let's get the cheapest one. All right. I think my rough childhood kind of set me up to not trust anything I'm told, you know, to question what I'm told, to fight back against feelings of indoctrination, you know, like, is someone just trying to get something from me? You know, so I think that rough childhood played a big role in the ability to just sort of see through things. We are? All right. Healthy skepticism. Or a quick understanding of what are the stakes and who wins the stakes, who actually gets stuff. Understanding who gets the rewards is a big part of it. Who gets the reward? Me? Here it is. So Gyarados, look at this Umbreon, huh? So he's a 9.5 Umbreon, and he should just go in the U box. Put this over here. Just try to relax my life. Everything will be okay, I promise. You talking to me? Gary the Snail, who really ought to be up on eBay, I suspect. Gary the Snail is a great example of a card that probably ought to go to eBay. There we go. Look at this. This is Trump right here. A Galaxy Within Grasp. That's the name. That's the title of the card. This is Trump, and that's Greenland. Terrible. All right. Poor Greenlanders. I think, by the way, the correct outcome on the Greenland thing, those Greenlanders should be paid out. Forget about Denmark. Greenland should be paid out. Those guys should get, like, give them all $500,000, man. Why not? Maybe that's so much money, though, Americans would get angry. Give them a lot, though. That's why I think. It's their island. Okay. Massive price change on this one. We are letting the Hello Kitties go hard and fast. That's a double-sided Hello Kitty card for $40. Priced as a pristine. One of the last ones that hasn't sold, actually. A lot of them have sold, whether it be on eBay or not. Okay. This is going off into the All Slabs channel. That just dropped down to $40 from $120. Gyarados went up in price, by the way. Gyarados is getting more expensive every time. Greenland? You mean Trump land? I think that Trump has to be careful with the whole Greenland thing. This. All right. Okay. How should I be putting these in the box? I guess I've been putting them in there like that. Hey, what's up, Isaac Morgan? How's it going, man? Oh, we should have put one of these into... Look, I'm going to put one of these into the jumbo pack break. And these fusion arts. Bloop. How's it going, guys? How you feeling today? Happy Thursday. We're almost there, guys. Friday's around the corner. Fridays are awesome. People voted yes to hosting a Lego break, but I have not pre-ordered a Lego. Alex, does the W stand for Wumbo? Ugh. Just bought BGS Call of Legends Dalga. There we go. All right. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Thank you, Bill Barron. I appreciate it. Let's hit refresh over here. We have an order from Nicholas Williams. Hey, he's got a big order. XY Breakthrough, 2 solo leveling, 2 bleach, and 2 solo leveling, volume 2. All right, so you need 2 of these. You need 2 of these. You need 2 of these. But I only have 1, which means I have to go get another one. And XY Breakthrough. Breakthrough is so pricey. Here it is. Breakthrough, everybody. Damn. Now, do I have another box of... no, I don't. Okay, I gotta get another one. I'll be back. All right. I found this in my receiving area when I was out there. This pack right here. Oh, it's already been sliced. Oh, look at that. Oh, never mind. I was going to give this away. I probably sliced it when I was opening my box up. Is that what happened? Oh, never mind. All right, let me throw that away. I was going to pop that into the jumbo pack break too. Now I'm glad I didn't. It was just a cold pack. Looked like I might have sliced it when I was opening up my box. Wise English announced yesterday they were printing Nikkei. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. You should have all 3 Lego sets and do 3 pulls in the break. It's an interesting idea. Take a big investment on the Legos. All right, so there it is, guys. Solo leveling. He gets a bonus pack tonight and 1 breakthrough. You ready? Let's get it. Kind of like the Lego Pokemon badges. There it goes. Want to snip these. There it goes. We're going to snip these. There it goes. All right. Okay, okay. Now, why'd you laugh at that? Stands for the winner. What'd I laugh at? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh. So here's the bear. I'm noticing the Solo Leveling Volume 2 often has chibis in the back. Are they always a chibi? Maybe they're always chibi. Here's this guy, Baek Yun-ho. That's a cold one. Let's put this girl in the front. Gina. And Badoo. That's another cold one. We'll put Gina in the front. All right. So those 2 packs were cold, but you walk away with the bonus pack. Series 2 is very chibi themed. Ah, I see. Okay. Blooch. Let's get Blooched opened. All right. Metalize. And Soifan. Renji Abarai. Ooh. Ooh. So lovely. Tossing that over there. Sweet. Now, U2 breakthrough. You laughed at the Dialga purchase. Oh. I wasn't laughing at it. I was sort of enjoying the thought of, what would be the word? Maybe like naughty amounts of money spending on something that you enjoy. The debauchery of it. All right, here goes. Let's see. I was chuckling at the debauchery. Here's Panseer, Swinub, Noibat, Skidoo, Zorua, Heavy Ball, and holographic Vivillon. Nice, dude. You got a heavy pack, that means. So this is a heavy pack. Of course it is. It had Heavy Ball in it. Ooh, Mr. Uma Musume Weiss is coming in February. Yes, that one really good. Here's Stare Me. Doesn't this look exactly like, maybe like a trip mine or something like that? Look at that. Like, don't walk on the red beam, it'll explode. All right. I'll put the Zorua in the front. Series 2 is very chibi. I'm going to buy a bunch of them. There we go. There we go. That's for our new friend, Nicholas Williams. He's been going kind of deep, huh? Cool. Nice to meet you, by the way, Nicholas. All right. Mr. Nick. He's got a bag that's getting increasingly chubby. Uma Musume is that horse girl game the world was infatuated with a few months ago. Horse girl game. All right. It's very popular still. So that's done. Let's pick out a new card for first-time orderers. If you're watching, you've never placed your first-time order, we got to try to give you a gift. How about, I'd say Whalmer, because you're going to have a whale of a time. Azural's pretty cute. Meryl's pretty solid. Victini it is. All right, we got Victini, and we still got Growlithe. Yes, sir. Happy to be here. Thanks. Cool, man. I love seeing people open up that old stuff. It's cool, man. It's kind of pricey, so everyone can't do it. Imagine a horse race, but instead of horses, it's waifus. What? Okay, makes perfect sense, actually. Here's Victini. So this Victini Ace of Diamonds is the current first-time giveaway, plus you get placed onto the giveaway. We don't have a giveaway. We need a giveaway. What should the giveaway be, guys? Maybe I can pull something. Actually, where's the Umbreon? Did we already take a picture of it? He's over here. All right, see this Umbreon? He's the giveaway now. I'm the captain now. Let's see. I'm the babysitter now. Ooh. Haven't you always wanted a 9.5 Umbreon? I know you have. You see how this looks. Yeah. What are you doing? Have a seat right over there. I wasn't going to do nothing. All right. There we go. VTCC. That's the keyword. Wise Flow has Fire Force set in a few days. Fire Force? Isn't that like some Animu where it's just like firefighters or something? Slice of life kind of thing? Slice of you? This is a gym break. Only 2 people needed. $35 buy-in for a graded booster pack. Ooh, nice. The 100 start deck. So we've been blasting through this box right here. Here's what's left of this sealed box. Two decks and this one as well. I'd love to see what's in these last 3 decks because we learn a lot after those decks are finished. Oh, there are those slabs I was looking for. Here we are. All right, so what we got? We got Ghastly, we got Firo, and we got Sandslash. All right, cool. Skibadoo, badoo, doo-doo-doo. Oh, yeah. Here's Firo. People combust into fire monsters, and the holy fighters must put them to rest. What? Tammy? Tammy Low. Slice of pie. You giving me a slice of pie? All right, so here's Pokemon Yellow Ghastly. Here's Firo. I believe Miss Alexandra would like this Firo, by the way. Okay. I could make it into a giveaway for her. And here is Sandaslasharu. That's how you say it in Japanese. I'm very fluent. Okay. $170. Firo is going to be $45. And Ghastly shall be $190. Now, here's what's cool about these. These are yellow deck. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. Yellow deck. This especially is good because in the red and the green deck, it's very ugly. It has a camo in the background. But in the yellow deck, it doesn't have that camo. Skadoo-ba-dooby-dooby buns. That Sandslash is pop 7. There's 7 in the world, that is. Yeah, they're rare. This Ghastly is population 8. Okay, pop 8. This Firo is going to be rare too. 7, 8, and 33. All right. Skibby-dibby done. All right. Ah, my eyes itchy. Mister, any thoughts on LLMs showing sign of anxiety, stress, trauma, and PTS when under therapy for 4 weeks? What's an LLM? Long little mamas? No, wait. Light little mamas? How about lumpy little mamas? There we go. When we get that Venezuela stim check? Yeah, where's my stimmy check? I need my stimulus. Large language model. Under therapy, what are they being talked to about how they feel? How do you feel about that? Now, how do you feel about that? Maybe you can cry a little bit. Here's J-Dog. J-Dog. How do you feel about that? Go. They're where? Gigi Suave. Gigi Suave. Ooh. Yeah. Yes, there was a study where they put them under therapy with regular check-ins. I don't know, bro. It's software. It's just it's just one of those. It's not really feeling anything at all. What's this? What's this baggie? This baggie's just going to be... That's what I thought. All right, we're going to put this over here. Bulk. Ugh. Throw this baggie away finally. Good. And what else shall we do today? Says I should crack this slab. What do you guys think? Crack? Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Should it be cracked? Yeah, this is one of them really borderline cards, man. Let's double, triple check. I see that it has a dimple above the E. Maybe this dimple is the 9. Not much you can do about that dimple. If I were to regrade it, maybe they would ignore the dimple, or maybe I'd just lose more money and risk damaging the card as I remove it. Man, that is so close to a 10, dude. Could send it to CGC. I don't know. It's such an expensive card if it grades into a 10. And it's so cheap as a 9. What do you guys think about it? Guess I haven't officially cracked it yet. Really like that one. Let's see what we got going on over here. Did you guys know there's a new... did you guys know there's a new Jumbo Pack Break running now? Jumbo Pack Break is going. Check this out, baby. There it is. We have Eric Colburn. Hello, Eric. We have Mr. CS Man. What's up, CS Man? How are you enjoying your stay in the USA? 4 Fortnuts. You got it. And a new bag. You got it, Eric. All right. We got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. All right, there's the 5th one. I'll put it back here, though. Good luck. Huge fan. Watch every day. I have a request. Yeah? What's your request? I'm at school now. Oh, sweet. College started up. Nice, dude. Hope you're having a good time. Let's snip this. I miss college. It goes by fast, man. It goes by real fast. So I hope you enjoy it. Trying to make a girlfriend there. That's what I did. I made a girlfriend. It was a really big deal for me. Good place to make a girlfriend. Have you been robed yet? Can you show us your tag team GX sealed case? I do have a sealed case of tag team. I would have to dig it out, but I do have a case of that, yes. Here we are. Here's this. Here's this. Oh, yeah. It's an American tradition. There we go. It's been 2 days, mister. I'll try, though. Well, I'm not saying you'll make a girlfriend in 2 days. I'm just saying, you know, I went to college, too, and I even got a useful degree. I got a STEM degree. And ultimately, the most valuable thing about college was I met Karis there. So that was a good thing. That was a really good thing. You are looking back on it. Okay. This guy has so much charisma, he pulls all the huzz. Oh, yeah, the huzz are lining up. I'm knee-deep in pussy. Here's a cold one. Go to college in Miami. Go to New York 9. What is a New York 9? There it is, Eric Colburn. He says, get me a new bag. Okay, you're getting a new bag. Well, look how it changes the color of the screen. I hate that, dude. I hate that the iPhone does that. What the hell? You ever watch Chalk World or My Life as a Teenage Robot? No. You ever watch a grown man naked? Here's Eric Colburn. Is it going to say 1.26? Can you open a booster pack? That would be improbable. I couldn't do that. Now, you should be in here. Eddie Berto's in here. Eric B. Colburn. You do have a bag, by the way. Here it is. Eric B. Colburn from 125. Exactly 1 year ago. You have this holographic, this guy right here, okay? Eric Colburn, welcome back. Here's your stuff. We'll get you a fresh bag. You might consider shipping out. Don't let it get a year old. Eric, a year goes by super fast, doesn't it? A year goes by faster than you think. All right, so we have recovered your cards. You're in good luck. Okay. Very nice. And we'll put this away. Boop. Okay, pay for some more. We want to see to LMAO. Chalk Zone, not Chalk World. What are you doing in Chalk World? Are you chalking in Chalk World? So we got some fresh slabs up here. Check this out, guys. These are some tough 10s right here. Yellow deck, serious stuff. Ghastly Pop 8, Sand Pop 7. Whoa. 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 Here's NHCC. He does want the Ghastly. Here you go. I was about to say, this is a good slab. Part of the Gengar evolution tree. Ghastly is going to be one to watch. Very nice. What do we have over here? Rudy's got the chalk. What is the time limit on bags? So, from the time we create your bag, you get 1 year to ship. That's a lot of time to ship. It's $9 to ship no matter how much you have. And you can put as much as you want into your bag, and then it'll all ship together. And then if you don't want to really ship, a year later, you can, for $5, you can reset the date on your bag. So anytime you want, you can reset the date for $5. But that begs the question, why not just ship it? Why not just spend $4 more to ship it out? We had to implement that rule because people were leaving their cards over here for multiple years. And it was a serious problem. We had no room for people who were actually very active. Matthew says 10 of the Nikkei BTO1. BTO1. You got it. Mr. Matthew. What's up, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, Shahir, I think we were going to give you a spot in that. I'm remembering this. Shahir, you wanted a spot in there for the bead drill, right? Did we do that when we were on screen together? I don't even remember now. Here's the bounty. Did I do that while you were watching? I don't think we did. Right now, it looks like only a few guys have a real chance at that double bounty, the 2 cards. There it goes. All right. Alex has been here for over 5 years. Yeah, Alex has been here a while. Tammy's only been here a couple weeks, though. Lifesaver, he has a one-piece booster box break, EB01. Oh, yeah, I did. Thanks for remembering. I did remember. Yes, the EB1 is an English booster box. It'll look fantastic in your closet. If you want to save it, you can have it shipped sealed. You can open it up for the fun. We're up to 8 out of 21. We need a couple more people in there in order to finish. Too many breaks. Lots of breaks. Why am I getting bullied? Tammy, what are you talking about? No one's bullying you, Tammy. We are. Tammy, stop gaslighting me. We are. Tammy, what's your favorite Tootsie Roll flavor? There's vanilla, there's chocolate, there's lemon, there's orange, there's strawberry, there's lime. Do you ever eat the crazy flavored Tootsie Rolls? Or is it just like only chocolate Tootsie Rolls? What up? It's so cute, Mr. Show the box off. It is a cute box. Here it is. Got to reach so far for it. This is the box break. EB01, the Memorial Collection. Only the OG is good. Really? You don't ever try the flavored ones? You know, the flavored ones are kind of like Starbursts, except if Starburst had like a different flavor. Here we go. What we got? Okay, we've got this girl. Aha! Boobies McBoobs. Here's this lady. There's no good Tootsie Roll. See, I don't agree with you on that. I don't know why people dislike the Tootsie Roll company. They do a good job. They're still around. Somebody's eating them. Somebody's eating Tootsie Rolls. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of old candy that went out of business. Tootsie Roll's still going. What is a Tootsie Roll? It's almost like a taffy or a caramel or something like that. Oh, there you go. I don't know what that position is. That's nuts, dude. Okay. Here's this black and white. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, very nice. Orange ones were amazing. The blue one sucked. Was it? What? You don't like the vanilla Tootsie Rolls? That's racist. So it's Mr. keeping Tootsie Roll going. Yeah. Here we are. I don't buy Tootsie Rolls. Sometimes I buy Tootsie Rolls. It's pretty rare. It is. Ooh. According to Google, it's chocolate-flavored candy. Those bunny girls are twins. What? You think they ever smush their boobs together? Oh, they do! That's exactly what they do! Mr. has 10 Tootsie Rolls every night before bed. Mr., do you actually like them? Well, they're not like my favorite candy. No, but I've had a Tootsie Roll and said, "Oh, that was yummy. That was candy." You know what I'm saying? Like if you had bubble gum, you wouldn't say, "Oh, that's my favorite candy." Like obviously there's way superior candy out there, but it's like I'm not going to say no to a free Tootsie Roll. Here's Matthew Rodriguez. Are you ready, Matthew? Mr. Matthew, mix the vanilla and the lime and you get key lime. What? I knew it. Did you need a new bag? Oh, yeah, he said new bag. All right, new bag. Misted willed the boob squish into existence. There we are. All right. Let's grab this. Here's Matthew Rodriguez. Does it say 1.26? Ooh. That's the only way to eat the vanilla ones. Here we are. No, the vanilla ones must stay pure. You can only eat 2 vanilla ones at a time. Butterfingers are one of my favorites. Yeah, actually, I like Butterfingers. All right, so let's see. You're going to wash the flavor out with another one. Oh, my God, bro. All right, let's get some fresh slabs up here. The queue is empty. There's nobody in the queue. How about some fresh slabs? Okay. So we've got this Gyarados, the vanilla thing, or not the vanilla thing, the Dolive, the Gyarados. We were talking about vanilla stuff. The Ho-Oh. Here's Clefable. Looks pretty good, actually. So let's figure out this Gyarados first, because he's like 70 bucks. We did price the Gyarados like 2 seconds ago, didn't we? He was just priced. So he's a fresh one. I ordered a pack from Pack Grading. Is it possible to open the pack and refund the $50 on PayPal? You want $50 back and open up your OP5 pack. I see how it is. Where is it? If I can find it, did I already send it off to grade? Man, what's with people trying to change their grades when it's already been sent off? So here are the grades, but it's queued up to be submitted, but I don't think it's been submitted. But it's not in the room with me. We are. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts about it. It's not a bad pack to grade, by the way. Ever had DeWare's candies? DeWare's candies. That sounds like a trick question. Underwear or something like that? Lucas Lodge. Hold on, so let's see. Gyarados. Waifu Shuffle. Let's see. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 5. Is that right? Launch life. There's an OPEB1 break. Jump in on it. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I can refund the 15 on PayPal, but there will be a subtraction of the PayPal fee. So when you do a round on PayPal, PayPal, especially with let's say an international order, there's like a currency conversion and PayPal does a fee on that. The fee could be as high as $4. So I can do that if you'd really like, okay? It is 091. You have some other options. One option is to just send it to PSA. Another option is to do store credit. The third option is to do the PayPal fee. This is going to say 10 C. Yeah, Edward, maybe that's okay for me. Okay, no problem, man. I'll go hunt it down. I think I have to go into the other room. Here we are. All right. I stage things to grade, you know. Have you eaten your daily block of cheese? Yes, I've had my whole chicken followed by my daily block of cheese. So Gyarados is up there, just like the government wanted me to. Thank you, government. The government, it's always looking out for me. Here's this Ho-Oh. Oh, yeah. So Ho-Oh. Let's grab some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ho-Oh going up into this box. My block of cheese is smoked Gouda, fondue every day. Okay. Here's a poker card. We're going to save the Growlithe for somebody else. A side of steak with my butter and cheese soup. I'm eating healthy. The government said so. All right. How ironic. This is what I wanted to eat anyways. Well, honey, I'm just eating what the government told me to eat. Cheese, butter, milk, and steak. Just like the doctor said. Dude, I had higher cholesterol, and my doctor literally told me to stop eating those things. The doctor's like, you know, lay off on the butter. All right, so are you going to open the OP5 pack for Launch Van Life? Yes, that's what we're going to do. I have to go get it. Why are you asking? That's 250. This is going to say Hope-O. And this is going to say 10. Did you hear collectors will be updating the BGS label? Yeah, I did hear about that. I heard about it earlier. In fact, they said it in a podcast. So I already knew about it. Then the news stories started to break. Breaking news. All right. Off he goes. Take your time, mister. Those things are actually healthy when they're grass-fed and organic. You might have an argument. Yeah, maybe it's a bit healthier if they're like healthy cows as opposed to, you know, cows that eat the slop all day long. I heard they were feeding cows bad Skittles just to get rid of the bad Skittles. And they're like, well, the cow's got to eat something. Maybe get some cheap bad Skittles. I've seen pork feed, too. I've seen pork feed where they just leave all the... They just take like trash and plastic and all this other stuff and just send it up to a giant grinder and the pig eats it anyways. And yeah, I've seen some nasty stuff, man. Only the finest cuts of meat in my America. America, America. Let's just see. So we have an order from Archie Aboot. He says, for One Piece box break, EV1. Here you go, Mr. Archie. Welcome back. Archie, you could be the one. So that's up to 9 out of 21. Okay, so that's about, it's almost halfway done. That's good movement, considering it's not receiving any help. All right, we have an order from Click. Mr. Troy, he says, for my Gengar. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, Mr. Troy. Sent slab away payment, yeah? This will go down to 80. Boom, all right. That's all good to go. Let me hit refresh here. Let me hit refresh here. How is everyone? I sell livestock feed. Crazy how much are so similar. Steak fed steak. What do you mean by updating? Feels like you shouldn't change things like black labels when they're so iconic. I'm sure it's going to be a very subtle change. I don't think they're going to change very much. There is a problem with the BGS labels, you know. The BGS labels have a quality problem where they actually fall out of the holder. Like, you can't just have that. BGS labels falling out of the holder. That's ridiculous. So they probably figured, hey, we're going to update the design so that they don't fall anymore. And at the same time, let's go ahead and get the font looking a little nicer too. So I don't really think it's going to change much. Yeah, I think that's all good. We sell a Purina steam maker feed for cattle. If they get them to sit still, I'm for it. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people want to see that. Okay, let me hit refresh on this. Let me hit refresh on this. Let me hit refresh on this. We have no orders in the queue right now, guys. We have an open queue. What are you guys looking to get into tonight? What do you guys want to have fun with tonight? What are you looking to collect tonight? Some good ones? Probably not the bad ones. I'll take double good ones. Here's a Weedle. Here's a trade slab. If you've got a bag full of junk or hollows or bulk or something you don't want, maybe it doesn't even have to be junk. It could be good stuff. You can trade toward this vintage Farfetch graded 10. And here's Deoxys. The truth is you could trade toward any slab you really wanted. All right, let's go try and find this pack. Longe Life Bro. All right, give me a minute. All right, I'm back. So I didn't see it. Excuse me. I did not see it. Let's see. Let me check over here again. Man, I don't know where it is at the moment. That's why I don't like doing this. I can get you a random pack, and we can open that. I do not see the other one. It is... I should have a policy that says no changing once you've submitted. Imagine BGS trying to auto-upgrade 9.5s to 10s. So I did go looking for it, and I didn't see it. I can get you a random one, and then I have to remind myself not to grade the other one. Let me know if you'd like to try that, okay? Man. It's interesting that chicken byproduct is something used to feed our farmed fish. Miami's a crazy place. It's currently fresh, and party scene is wild. Last couple of years is quiet down a bit. Yeah, you can give me a random one. Okay, let's grab a random one. So there's the random pack. And now let's go process your PayPal. Okay, we're going to log into this. Currently moved to California. California? California. What's so good about California, huh? All right, what do we got? We're clicking on this. We're clicking on this. We're going to say launch. Okay, Lucas Launch right here. Pack grading OP05. So the actual fee from PayPal is $2.25. That's the actual fee. So when I hit refund, I'm going to keep $2.25 of it. 50 minus 2.25 is 47.75. 47.75. All right. And Issue refund. There it goes. Did you see what tilapia eat? It was OP5. Oh, it was an OP5 pack. Oh, okay. That's very interesting. Maybe that's why. Maybe it was out there. Maybe I was looking for a red pack. Oh, I bet that's it. Okay, hold on. Let me go look for it. I want to get you the one that you actually pulled. Hold on. Let me look again. Ha-ha! Ta-da! Okay, we couldn't find it because I thought it was OP13. Whew. There it goes. You really want to open that? Tossing this. I don't know. I might have to have a vanilla Tootsie Roll while we think it over. Ooh, oh, vanilla Tootsie Roll. Oh, it's so plain. I don't know. It's all goopy. All right. It's like Laffy Taffy. But it's like a caramel too. Do you like the fruit flavored ones? Karis loves the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls, if you didn't know that. All right, here goes. Ah, it's all goopy. Ugh. I think I'm gonna get a cavity just chewing on it. All right. Pray to God you get a manga out of here. And it is. Karasu and Don Quixote. There you have it. Has the bounty gone off? The bounty goes off on the last day of January. All right. Meaning you can keep getting spots in there as long as you're buying stuff throughout January. The orange and the green are best. I don't know. They're both citrus flavors. I'm going to try the orange one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that food dye. That's definitely food dye, right? What is this made out of? This has got to be made out of bad stuff. Oh. There's no way this is good for my teeth. Oh, my God. Let's see. Luke Costa. But you know what? When you eat them, it reminds you of Halloween. They're like candy corns. One of those Halloween nostalgia candies. Mr. Lucas. Fresh bag? Ah, yes. Yellow 5. I just don't know why everyone's obese and getting colon cancer. So Carrots likes Starbursts. She also likes these Tootsie Rolls. She eats them all. But she's skinny. I'm not. I'm out of shape. There we go. All right, Lucas. I'll set it over here. I would have liked to have seen that graded. So, next up, what do we got? Well, I guess we got nothing, so I guess I'll just eat this lime fruit chew. Oh, what's that? You guys don't like Tootsie Rolls? Oh, well, more for me. Wait, does this say what it's made out of? Sugar. That's not a surprise. Corn syrup, palm oil, skim milk, whey. Oh, that's pretty interesting. So it's literally just sugar and whey. Oh, that's yummy. What the hell? You don't need to mix the vanilla and lime ones. The lime ones are yummy. That's all there is to it. So that if you're mixing the vanilla and the lime, you're just enjoying the lime. Look at that. Someone battled me for OP13. Ah, Zach's in there. Ooh. We're trying to pull the manga out of here. It's very feasible that you could pull him. We have a lot of product open. Exactly, because vanilla sucks. What is the flavor of the vanilla one? The vanilla one's kind of like pure sugar almost. The lime one is tart. It's tart. It has a strong flavor. Ooh, look at this beautiful thing. Let's see. Jim Zapdos, 25th. Wait, let's just type in Zapdos 25th. Japanese. Oh man, that's yummy. You got any pony slabs? I think I got a pony slab in the Nines channel. So this guy's going to go up into the live costumes. Here we go. Actually, I'd like to do something with these right here. I'm trying to help me remember that. So, oh, what is this? Oh, wait. Oh, now I'm very confused. Galarian Moltres. Wait. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize that that led into another hit. I was going to try and break up some of these black boosters here so I don't recognize what's in them a little bit. Put a yellow one in between here. There we go. Okay, now. So here's the Rocket Zapdos. He's going up. How much is the OP13 pack battle? $14. Of course, you don't have to do a pack battle. These are just for sale like normal on the menu for $28. So the pack battle is just a bit of fun. Yeah, no one ever needs to do it this way. They can always just open the pack like normal. People just seem to like it. I don't know why. People like it. This is going to say number 008. Zapdos. T10. Okay. What brand of frozen pizza do you like? Oh, yeah. It's a great question. We actually have something out here in Missouri called Emo's Pizza. It's a very popular St. Louis style pizza. The crust is very thin. When you cook it, it's almost crunchy like a cracker. And then they use a special kind of cheese out here called Provel. Provel is like this interesting combination of provolone and Velveeta cheese. And so it has a special creaminess to it. So you put that on a very thin cracker-like crust and then heavy ingredients on top, like pretty large cuts of meat. That's a St. Louis style pizza. And if you've never tried it, you got to try it. It's really addictive. It's really addictive. And so Emo's kind of specializes in that. They were very popular out here in St. Louis. And then they started selling frozen freezer versions of it. So that would probably be my favorite frozen pizza, is the Emo's pizza. All right, in the box it goes. I don't know, maybe we need to test these lemon flavor ones. A lime was good. What about lemon? Do you have a graded Donkey Kong pack? I do not. I don't know. I think the lime has a better flavor. Okay, let me respond to this. All right, very good. Let me go ahead and click on this. He said he don't buy Tootsie Rolls, but he has every flavor. That's not true. That's not true. NHCC. Let's see what you got. Oh, you've got the the badge card. You might as well add sugar to crayons, and he does. Man, shut up, A. Perez. Ooh, what is this? This one's called cherry flavor. Red 40. I can smell the red 40. Oh, wow. All right, here's NHCC. OP13. Hell yeah. You're the challenger. You go on the right. All right. What we got? Okay. I think that's all the flavors. I don't think there's any more flavors. They're basically Starbursts. There's no difference. I mean, I've had Starbursts before. In fact, I'd say the Starbursts are like stiffer, whereas the Tootsie Rolls are creamier. I'm the same first thing in the morning. I love having to swim in the twilight hours. Yeah? You come out here to the lake, we go skinny dipping in the summer. I think Karis and I have been skinny dipping almost every single year. Here we are. Here's this guy. It's pretty cool. The lake is so private for us. Round one, Mr. Zach. The lake is so private for us that we just take all our clothing off and go swimming naked. It's really awesome. If you've never done it, guys, try it out. That's an energy card. Here's Squivit. You're about to get your ass beat. Here goes. Oh, it was Clam Pearl, but he still beat you because he got an energy card. So you were going to tie, but the energy card makes him an 80 HP Pokemon. He's got you, man. I'm sorry, NHCC. Man, you're going a long way to get that last badge. Lord. Let's see. The 2024 nickels and 2025 pennies are going crazy high prices. Oh, yeah, the last penny's printed, huh? I think that's a fad. That'll die down. All right, Zach. Boop. Oh, my. Oh, my. Boop. Got a little box here. So this is yours. Let's see what's in it. I feel bad for Magikarp that had to see your Diglett in the lake. I have been scared that my Diglett will get bit by a fish because I've been bit on the leg pretty hard. But I don't know. You got to risk it for the biscuit sometimes. Oh, good pack too. Sabo full art this time. So So that was a consequential pack. Ooh, very nice, very good. Feeling good today, Mr. Zach. I sent for a gym. For a gym break. Sounds good. So you might be in the next round then. All right. That's 6 straight for me. 2 jumbo pack breaks, 3 OP13s in the start deck. Damn, dude. You said you've got 6 straight wins in a row. You're sure you haven't had any misses? I'll write you down for 6 if you're keeping track, because I'm not keeping track. Have you had any misses? You must have had a miss. All right. I know you have won a couple. I know you won the 2 jumbos. I remember that. And I know you got a couple of the OP13s. So you're not far off. How far along is the boa break? Boa break. Whoa! Woo! All right, that's culture. That's quality. I'm going to start a war over those things. Rayquaza 128, 124, Dragons Exalted. Sold on eBay for 21,000. What? Dragons Exalted? What's Dragons Exalted? I don't even remember. 21,000. What? That seems like a bit. That seems like a bit much. All right, Gabriel. You are in the next round. Maybe this will also be a hot round. It is possible. Read my previous massage. He says, Emos Pizza has adverse effects on reproduction. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Gabriel Gallegos. I'm pretty sure all frozen pizza is bad for you. But it's not like I'm eating frozen pizza every night. It's one of those ultra-processed foods, you know? I don't know. Guys die from prostate cancer. They die from heart disease. They die from a lot of things. I can't live forever. I know that. That's the rules. So no matter how nice I eat, I'm going to die. But maybe Elon Musk's robots will save me by then. I don't know. Here's Boo. I'll work on being healthy. Here's Grottle. Here's B. Here's the trade slab number 2. So you got 2 options, actually. There's two different trade slabs for people who prefer a Duraludon. Here's Auna. And here's Char. There's Charmander. He looks really stupid. Mr. Roger Gray, PSA 8, Pony Slab, and a Donald Trump pack. You got it, man. So the Pony Slab is sold. That's a first edition slab, by the way. That's what's kind of cool about it. And it costs less than the cost of grading. So you're getting it at a discount for sure. Where is the slab channel? Here it is. 9s and lower. Oh, it's right at the top. Too bad I won't find it at the top. Pony Slab sold. My little pony. My little pony. Be nice if I ran into it right away, wouldn't it? Just continuing with the exercises, I'm working on getting back to my active self that I remember. There we are. Putting this over here. What do you have your heat at? Our rating out of 100 emos is 0 out of... On a rating out of 100 emos is a 0 out of 100. Yeah. Next, you're going to tell me that Tootsie Rolls aren't even healthy. I'm not giving up Tootsie Rolls. I told you 1,000 times. I'd rather die. Armed men rob a Pokemon store. Yeah, I saw that. I hope they get caught and brought to justice. We need justice for those guys. Oh, here's another card that wasn't meant to go in here. This is a 10 Deoxys. He needs to stay up on the table. My little pony. There's too many slabs in this box. It makes it impossible to find a slab. Oh, I found it. There we go. Kind of funny timing on that. Tootsie Rolls are 31 out of 100 compared to emos. Really? You can't tell me Tootsie Rolls are healthier than pizza. I won't believe it. What is this pizza slander? They don't have any additives. Okay. What? Put all the phantasmal flames in the bag. Hey, don't put that Journey crap in there. Journey Together crap in there. Who's talking poo on Journey Together? That's a great set. Did you guys see this card here? This Monkey D. Luffy. He's pretty cool. What's this? That's a 9.5. Do-do-do. Meow, 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 meow. I'm feeling very Chinese with this music. Shisha shing, do de shing da do. I don't know any of their words, I'm sorry. They don't have any additives compared to Emo 16. Bro, they literally have food dye in their food. It's a Tootsie Roll, dude. There's no way that that's not pure evil. All right. Emo's is from hell. It's from Satan, actually. La 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 la. Feel like Tootsie Roll is too old to be bad for you. I think I know what you're saying. Like, they invented it a long time ago before really bad techniques came around to preserve food. All right. You go, Roger. Roger, Roger. Roger Gray. Way healthier than IMOs. What the hell is an IMOs? That sounds like a gross one. Okay, one Trump pack. Let's get that Trump pack. Let's see. Let's put that there. Where am I storing those? Wow, we got a lot of stuff over here. What are these? What? What even? Why are these here? Look at these. They're just slabs that are just sitting here. Why? Why are they sitting here? Okay. I just located some slabs. That's so crazy. And what's this? Oh, yeah, I get those one-piece packs. I'm looking for the Donald Trump packs. That's what I'm doing. Did you guys know we sell Trump packs, Donald Trump packs? They're a real thing. It's not a joke. I just don't know where they are. I wish I knew. I know we've got them. You see how this looks. Let's see. I can't find them. Well, maybe I will open another box of them, because I swear we just had an open box of them. All right. Well, I guess I'll go get more. I don't know. Maybe they're stored over here. I don't know, dude. I'll go get another box. I got a ton of it. Here it is. We got Playgirl. Whew. After my spinal fusion, the doc said your head is heavy. What? What happened? What, you got in a car crash or something? Okay, let's see. Ta-da! Mister, I sent for the Luffy slab too. Forgot you still had those. Shoot, and I just put them away. Yeah, he's a cool slab, man. So, here's this one shrimp pack. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. We'll put those in the front there so they won't be so hard to find next time. These are Donald Trump booster packs. They cost $10. They're really Playboy packs. They give you a chance for vintage Donald Trump. If anyone opens these and has me drill the Donald Trump card, I will turn that into a clip, okay? So you can go hunting for Donald Trump card just to destroy it for a bit of fun. Now, what do we got? Most people will take it and sell it because it's worth money. Money. So it's counterintuitive to drill it. Whoa. There it is. Wow, that was pretty easy, man. Well, you know, the Donald Trump card, he's not a rare card. He's a common. And do you even want these? And here we go. Wow, that was easy, man. He doesn't show up in every pack, but that's a common. But here's the fun part. You can keep pursuing the card because what you're really looking for is the rainbow version of the card, which is perhaps thousands of dollars. All right, there you go. I had a slip disc before the accident. Oh, no, dude. Cactuar Queen. We can't have that. There you go. All right. Ugh. Sending an aid package. ASAP. My grandpa had a stroke at 71. They said he wouldn't walk again. Celebrated 72 by water skiing. That's cool, man. Good to hear that. Gotta enjoy your 70s. Luffy slab, pony slab, and Trump promo. I'm winning. Look at this Beedrill. Population 4 from the Leaf Green collection. Extremely rare. You won't see this again. Extremely rare. Here we are. Here's another poker card. We do specialize in poker cards, as you know. $600 for this double scissor. Silver part 2 and gold part 2. The gold part 2 slab is only population 3. And this is population 4. Both extremely rare. All right, here's Pikachu. Those are some big slabs, man. Potential slabaways. Here's Jolteon. My L4 and L5 are messed up. Yeah. Freaking L4s and L5s and L17s. Okay. NHCC is going back into the pack break. Not the pack break, but the other thing. And then Roger Gray says he's going after the Floofy. All right, so let me mark Floofy as sold. Luffy sold. Now, where did we put him? Did we put him back in here? I think we put him back in here, didn't we? Let's see. Meow, 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 meow. We are once again hunting for a slab. This is a nice $50 slab. Not to be confused with the cheaper, lesser slab. It's a nice looking Noivern, man. Look at that Noivern. He's cool. Too bad he's Noivern. Everyone's going to be racist toward him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He's Noivern. Two of my family members got into a car accident and were perfectly fine. They went to a Jewish lawyer, told them to get paid a ton. They had to get a surgery they didn't need. They got it. Oh, and he told them to get paid a ton. They'd have to get a surgery that they didn't need. Whoa. That's not good. I'd call that like predatory lawsuits. Predatory lawsuits. And I get it. But man, that shows you that the lawsuit system should really be designed better. Lawyer wanted a paycheck. Third member refused to get the surgery, only got 8K. The other two got 100K. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. All right, let's see. Did we take the Luffy out? I can't find the Luffy. Damn it. I bet you I took that Luffy and put it to the side, didn't I? Is that what I did? Oh my God. Mister, you got too many slabs. Yeah, it's actually a real problem right now. I'm going to have to give them all away. I think that's the trick. The solution is to give all my cards to you guys. He was in the upper pile, so this doesn't make sense that I'm having to go to the bottom of the pile. We had to have missed him. I pulled him out to show him off. I wonder if he's still on the table. I wonder if I didn't put him in the box. Because when you ordered him, I was like, all right, where did I just put him? All right, he's not here. Although here's a little My Little Pony slab. I don't know if you saw this one. Ooh, this one's holographic. All right. I keep finding new stuff for you in here. Let me put these away. Healing was slow, but worth it in my case. Okay, let's see. All right, where the hell did Luffy go? Meow. The Luffy is in the SpongeBob row. Oh my God, bro. What do you mean the SpongeBob row? It's gonna be right up on the table. What do you mean? I just went back and looked. Oh my God. He's trying to say it's not in any of these slabs and that it already was on the table, just like I suspected. All right, give me a second. Let's get into this. The SpongeBob row. What does he mean? He's got me right here. Oh my God, son of a bleeblop. What are we doing over here? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Sped that up a little bit. All right, Monkey D. Luffy. Roger Gray, this is yours. Whew. Okay, I'll set this up here as well. Now, we scrolled over an order for Mr. NHCC. I'll battle Gab for the OP13 pack. Okay, here goes. OP13. Oh, that's Zachary. We need this one. All right. Here goes, guys. You're just showing off your slab collection. Sort of. Man, sweet. Thanks, Andy, man. Got a lot of slabs. Too many. Too many, I say. Pikachu's nice, huh? That Pokemon Go Pikachu. The Poke Shuffle and the live customs are busty. They are so full right now. Lots of slabs in there. Endless amounts of slabs. All right. Gabriel pulls. Ditto. You can't lose now, Gabriel. Computer search. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to pull Articuno. No matter what you pull out of there with the computer search, Ditto transforms into it. That round's over. All right, you know, the Ditto would make more sense if there was a Pokemon in the deck that was below 60 HP, because then Ditto could at least win. Ditto can only tie. Here's Spidops. Well, the computer search is gone from the deck. And Chien Pao, round number 2 goes to NHCC. Round number 3, ooh, this is looking tough for you, Gabriel. Tapu Lele's weak. And it is defeated by Sarilege with 140. NHCC, you finish out your badges card. How do you feel about that, man? Now, we threw away the badge stickers because I thought we weren't going to do any more gym breaks. And then I brought it back, I guess. I don't know. Let's take a look at the design of the final gym badge. Giovanni, gym badge. Images. It's like a feather. What exactly is it? Which way should I have it tilted, I wonder? What exactly is Giovanni's gym badge? Yeah, it's called the Earth badge, but what exactly is it? Like, I get like a heart or whatever, you know, like that makes instant sense. I need like an image of it. Gym badge Giovanni. Images. Let's type in icon, maybe. Icon. So I want to draw it the old style, not this. There appears to be like a new style for it almost. Let's go with this, maybe. All right. So I'll use this as a reference. Okay. I think it's a feather. It does look like a feather, but that doesn't really make sense, does it, for an Earth badge? Looks like I'm drawing a weenie. That's my best shot. It looks like a firework or something. Not very good. Not your best. All right. Woohoo! You finished it! I think it's a leaf. It might be a leaf. Not a feather. I think a feather would make more sense for like a flying gym leader. All right. We'll just put that away. Yeah, that was not so great. Okay. Boop. Put this in your bag. So next time, we'll just get you a simple scorecard. And you got your little completed gym badges. Looks like a corn dog. Yeah, well, it means he completed his gym badges, okay? I don't want to hear it. That's for NHCC. Okay, we've been opening up some OP13 together. It's the latest one-piece set. And this will be a simple Hollows pack. One Piece is a big deal right now. The card from this set, which it's not an old set, it's from this year. The main card from this set is going for $20,000. So it's pretty cool to open it. But that's going to be a holo. Trash it. No holos. I'll give it to Zachary Stex. He'll appreciate it. He likes these, I bet. Here you go. Here's a little gift from NHCC. Squanch it. Very good. Thank you so much. Whew. What do we got now? So now we're going to jump over to the website. And I believe we have an order from Mr. Nicholas. He says 1 breakpoint and yes. Okay, so another pack of the breakpoint. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here it is, breakpoint. Holy man. We got to get you into the Ancient Origins box break, Nicholas. It costs a little more. Here it is. We're getting everybody in here into the Ancient Origins box break. $230 for a big old pack right here. And we're going to open the box all at once. So it's going to be very exciting, very satisfying. This is the box in question. Nice sealed box. So you'll be part of the box break if you join. We're getting close to the end of that. All right. That Zorro is like $20. That Zorro card is actually worth money. You hear that, NHCC? They're saying that the simple English hollow is worth some money. You want me to go get that back? It's okay. You didn't know. We can go put it in your bag if you want. Oh, well. No, we can get it back for you. You didn't know that. You didn't know that when you donated it. I don't mind. Zach doesn't mind. We are. Tim Pole. You didn't gift it to Tim. You told me to trash out. I could be sitting in my trash pile. Put it in your bag. Here's Chikorita. Ooh. Here's Shinx. It's heavily used in the new Mihawk deck. With the Pokebros, it's up in price. Here's Numel. I don't think a regular hollow is that much. I saw book on TCG Player. He's saying it's meta or something like that for the actual game. Pancham. Ooh. And Pongaro. All right, this round. Ooh, I like this Electivire. This round, not so crazy. You got a lovely reverse hollow Poncharam. Here's Ponchanaram. Here's Pongaro. It's 31 cents on TCG Player. What? All right, never mind. Zach's saying it's a 31-cent card. Here's Psychic's Third Eye. Haha, I'll show you my Psychic Third Eye. Okay, put this over here. Shinx. Look at that Shinx. So cute. Here's Numel. Here's Chikorita. And here's Clefairy. And also Timpole, but we're not going to sleeve that one because his name is Timpole. All right, what we got? Ooh, Pancham. All right, Nicholas, let's place this into your bag. All right. Oh, wait a second. You go over here. I was going to put you in the Z box with the Zach because I was thinking about that card. Let's pull the card back up. If it is worth $20, I want to make sure it does go to NHCC appropriately. So if it's only worth 31 cents, it doesn't matter who it goes to, really. That's Roronoa Zoro. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. He was saying it was a meta card, maybe. All right, so we got Monkey D. Garp and Roronoa Zoro. Go over here to eBay. Good old eBay. It's OP13037. It's 31 cents. Let's test it out. Yep, over here on eBay, he's about $1. That's bulk. All right, very good. Got me all hyped there saying 20 bucks, man. I'll hand it back off to Zach because I know Zach will probably make use of it. He got to take the time to sell a $1 card probably because it sounds like that's what he does in general. And now Nicholas got his lovely $80 XY era pack. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas. Appreciate it. And we have Zell orders. Mr. Zach, he says, jump me in the OP13 pack battle. Okay. OP13 going off a couple times. There it is. You got a pokey, I got a pokey, honey. You got a pokey, I got a pokey, friend. The nice super rare Uta from One Piece is 37 cents. People must be opening the crap out of that set. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Just got to take time to list everything. That's a lot of work. Some people make better money just clocking into work. That's true for me. Obviously, I run into an enormous amount of bulk doing this job. But it doesn't make any sense for me to sell bulk because my time's more valuable just hitting that go live button. You know what I'm saying? Although I've thought about hiring somebody to just do bulk for me all day, but I don't know. It's kind of nice not having too many people involved in this business after John and all that. All right, let's get this TCC card open. We're going to hand this away to Mr. Russ. Mr. Russ. Ooh. I do both. Haha, supervisor by day, card seller by night. Nice, dude. Yasmir. Wait. Why did I say Yasmir? Yeah. Sir Majid. Yes, sir. Majid. All right, there it goes. Spell that name right. We have a Perez. Oh, yeah. We've got Cactuar Queen. It's Cactuar Princess. How you doing, Cactuar Princess? Logan Paul just got in One Piece. He posted a video of getting shipment of OP cases. Nice. Here's Archie. Yaboot. Here's number 8. Cody Hodges. Cody Hodges. All right, we're up to 8. Cody doing his work, getting himself into these breaks, huh? You guys could do that. You just have to be here in all the streams and type your name in. Or type in the name of the giveaway code. Matthew Rodriguez, 10 Nikkei BTO1s. All right, we're repeating that order. By the way, did we get you into this, Matthew? Here we are. All right, you're going in. This is the ZELLE giveaway. Just for people who pay with the ZELLE. It's a bonus for people who use ZELLE. If you don't use ZELLE, you can simply sign up to use it, and then when you make purchases, you will get onto this giveaway. We'll probably host a couple of those. Why am I doing that? Well, every company charges differing amounts of fees. ZELLE's the only company that doesn't charge fees. It's a bank-to-bank app, and they don't do fees. So, encouraging people to try it out. That's all it is. All right. I'm doing good. Logan about to pump and dump all over One Piece. Invest now. I gotta invest.
Oh my god.
So, Nikkei 10 BTO1s. Let's go grab it. BTO1s. Man, I was feeling real bad for Mr. LaFlame, dude. Mr. LaFlame, he was like one of the biggest customers, I think, in 2024. Was it 2024? I don't remember which year it was, because I think he slowed down at some point. And his best pull on the channel was the manga from OP5 English. And he just sold it for 8K like 2 weeks ago. And then like a week later, it sells for 20,000. All he had to do was hold it for like a little while. And it would have like exploded in price. And he made back a lot of his money if he had done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Enjoy this bonus pack. But I feel really bad about it because you can't always predict that stuff. You know, I've had stuff like that happen to me. But it's, man, he was so close to that big payout. The time to invest is gone. Now you have to speculate on what will go up. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's snip this. Okay. And let's snip this. All right. And let's snip this. MB, I was on call. You sure, WTV? You want Mr. IDM? What? By the way, what's the next One Piece Japanese set? You know, I've realized my Japanese supplier has not been mentioning that to me. I did just receive a bunch of One Piece promos from him that he made me purchase for kind of a high price, so I need to get those graded. But as for, there we go. As for the latest sets, he has not mentioned it. Is there a new One Piece set coming out real soon? Nikkei Volume 2 Weiss is coming this year too. No dates yet. All right, you can have that. You can have this. Here's a hollow. I realize usually I spend more money around this point. Oh, honest or something. Okay, here's this. OP14. I'm already queued up to get some OP14, and hopefully they don't cancel my order or anything, because that would be a catastrophe. And, but I mean the Japanese set. What's the next Japanese set? There you are. All right. Azure of the Seven Seas is coming to English. Honest is top tier. Oh, yeah. There we go. Tossing that away. All right. Very good. Put that there. And we'll put this here. Very good. Ooh. So nice. Thank you, Mr. Matthew. That honest art is the same as the SP++ from Weiss. Had a mini heart attack. Yeah, she's always looking kind of the same. Damn, she has gigantic boobs, dude. Look at those gigantic honkers. So you can open that out of BT01 for pretty cheap. There it is. Matthew Rodriguez. That's in the menu. Those packs are only like $3.50. So far, they've been pretty popular. We've sold a lot of them. All right. Good. Good. We're jumping over here. What do we have over here? She looks like my Fallout 4 character. Last Japanese reveal I saw was EB4. Let me look that up real fast. Japanese One Piece EB4 release date. Coming out January 31st. I gotta contact him and ask him for a price for that because he has not offered me a price. If he doesn't answer me, I'm gonna have to go looking for other suppliers. Oh, here we go. So what's he saying? Uh-huh. So I'm so quiet. All right, there we go. OP2 case, 440. Would you guys enjoy would you enjoy opening up Korean One Piece? That was my question. Of course, it doesn't really make sense. It's almost as expensive as the Japanese one. All right, let me jump back over here. Egghead Crisis. Kobe has the manga, though. I don't know. Kobe, he's the pink-haired guy, right? Yeah, he went with the Marines, and he has like a whole character arc. You can also now get hits of the English leader packs. Unsure if it's related to the combined set or the new norm. All right. So the stream's not over yet. It is only 7. We got about a half hour left to have any kind of fun you guys want to have. Here's a yellow poker Pidgeotto. Looks like I'm going to be cracking this and resubmitting it to PSA instead of selling it for $40. It's a shame Kobe gets a manga before Robin. That's why I'm saying, man. Robin's way more important because she joined their team after the Alabasta story, and Nico Robin can like read some kind of hieroglyphics or something. We are. I watch another anime recap on One Piece, and then I'll probably be caught up on a lot of it. Watching a recap of the anime works. You learn about it rapidly. Okay. Foxy getting a new leader card. Yes, yes, yes. Throw this away. Well, mister, you're right. You remembered a minor character. I know. I really did watch a recap video. It was 2 hours long. And I just sat through the whole thing. There we go. And I think if I did that one more time, I'd remember the characters even better. That's the way memory works. Human memory is kind of a fascinating thing, you know? You just got this thing called a brain, and it stores ideas. Isn't that fascinating? It must encode those ideas with neurotransmitters and chemicals. But a computer encodes those ideas with ones and zeros that then get sent to, like, registers and stuff. All right. There we go. I'm on Whole Cake Island watching for the first time. It's been a grind. We're grabbing this. Ooh. Okay. This shall be sent to PSA to be turned into a 10. Very nice. Anybody who's new who places a first-time order can take this XY Era poker card for home free with your order. It's got to be a minimum $20 order, and that's the Ace of Diamonds Victini. If that graded 10, it'd probably be like a $75 poker card, and it probably will grade 10. It's a very good card. Speaking of poker, here's Torchic 9. We just sold one of these today. Torchic 9 just sold for $55. I also just added this to the table if you didn't see it. Checklist Cardos, $230. Alabasta was the best arc, but I'm biased as Crocodile's my favorite One Piece character. Me too. He's a bad guy who turns into sand or something like that. That's his devil fruit, because devil fruits give you abilities in One Piece when you eat them. Here's Gyarados. All right. So he ate the sand devil fruit. Not to be confused with other devil fruits that do other things. All right. So we are just all caught up on orders. Do a Naruto recap next. Naruto recap. Maybe I'll just watch all the anime recaps and I'll be super knowledgeable. So what is this? Here's Xenos. And he's only $25. That's a fantastic price. That's a good price. Here's Zubat 9. This is tempting to crack. So what I know about Tag is they grade their stuff harsh. Super harsh. All right, this is going off to PSA. This is also going into the regrade channel. Let me make sure he wasn't already in the regrade channel. Ooh, I've regraded a lot of stuff. Mr. Nicholas William, he went over to ZELLE pretty easily and just placed an order. Look at that, man. Very cool. Oh, here's a Pidgeot, a Spearow, I mean, not a Pidgeot. Okay, so it looks like I've never regraded this Zubat. I'm going to service this order instead of cracking this Zubat, though, but he's going to be crack. 2 PSA. All right. He pushed out his childhood and how to do fractions, but he knows the Skypiea story. I think it would be hard to forget my childhood. It was pretty bad. Easier to remember very good or very bad things. Hey, Nicholas jumping in that Ancient Origins break. Hell yeah, dude. All right. That's awesome. Nicholas Williams on spot 28. I was just thinking, because you were buying XY packs, Ancient Origins way better than the other ones. So the way this works, Nicholas, when this fills up to 36, it's over. And then we just open it right away. There's no like schedule. There's no announcement. Although we might announce it. We'll probably announce it in the Discord server. Because when we have a box break like this go off, we tend to announce it. And actually, we tend to open these on like a Saturday or like a Friday if we can, so more people see it. Now, who's left? So we got just 8 spots here. It's actually really close. CS-Man has a bunch of spots in here, so he's got to find out if he did well. I actually have 3 spots, too, because I want to know what comes out of there. Hopefully, I get a Rayquaza. Rayquaza. Now, you go on this, and every time we host a ZELLE giveaway, if you're paying with the ZELLE, every time we host one of these ZELLE giveaways, you're going to get a spot in here. That was cool, man. How about that? Ordering on Zelle is a little bit different from ordering on the website. The website lets you quickly add things up on the website. When you order on Zelle, you kind of have to do the math at home. That was the way we did all the sales for like 6 years, dude. The website's brand new. It's like 3 months old. So the old style and the way most people are still ordering, people who have been here for years, they just send in orders and say what they wanted. That's the typical way of doing things. Isn't that funny? So we did that for so long. People got so used to it, I didn't really feel like there was a need for the website. I never realized how detracting those PSA labels are looking at the cards. Yeah, every company has a different style, and you begin to realize PSA and tag are very, very different in their feeling. There it is. There we go. Yeah. Tag is very clear. The minimalism is appealing. PSA, your eyes are drawn toward the top. Tag, not so much. Tag, it feels like your card is sitting in a piece of glass. PSA feels like your card is sitting in a piece of plastic. But the PSA brand is very trusted. So people don't mind that piece of plastic. They go, I like that plastic and I like that label. Tag's sort of the newcomer, and it's doing a great job, and I hope it continues to do a great job. All right. Meow, 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 meow. So today's been a big day. Nicholas, I said that right. Nicholas Williams contributing a lot. And here's a cool card. Did you guys ever consider buying, boom, the Minecraft movie Grimace Egg? Look, I had to block out the code. There's a code on the back. All right, so if you buy this, you don't just get Grimace, you get the code on the back, which allows you to play as Grimace Egg in Minecraft. So you get the code in addition. The code is active. Nobody has used it before. So you get the card and the code. Let me put this back over it. Okay. Put that back down. All right. So it looked like before we were selling this for $65. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Let's look it up. PSA Grimace Minecraft. There's one for sale. Oh, there's a couple Grimace things for sale. Wow, they got some bad grades. Let me check sold. Wow. Grimace 9? Grimace 9 sold for $90. Oh my God. But this didn't sell for $65, and it is a bit of an odd item. Let's lower the price. We're going to say $55. There we go. Just look it up on the PSA cert. Oh, that's a great point. Maybe the PSA cert reveals the QR code. Hold on, let me see. You shouldn't have said that, Cloudy. Let's see. Game's game. You're right, man. So the QR code is exposed on the website itself. All right, so you're not buying the QR code unless no one ever uses it. You're just buying the card itself. He's a cute card. In order to stop that next time, I guess we'd have to hide this, and we'd have to hide this. So that's what we'd have to do next time. I need some advice. How would you deal with the boss that's micromanaging? It's a new job, by the way. I've had really good bosses, and I've had really bad bosses. To tell you the truth, I don't think it's the micromanaging that's the problem. I think it's whether you feel like a good relationship with that boss. So if a boss is over your shoulder, helping you out with every little thing, if you and that boss really vibe together, you're not going to notice it. You're not really going to care. If you have a boss and every time that person is around you, it like triggers you, it doesn't matter what advice they're giving. It doesn't matter how they're helping you. You're going to wish that they would effing die and their eyes would melt out of their skull and their head would pop like a balloon. So that's the real problem. It might be that you're poorly matched with that manager. Okay, because I've been matched with managers in the past where we just vibe really well, and it's like it doesn't matter what that guy tells me, I'm just going to go do it. So that could be the bigger problem, and it might be up to you to recognize that you're just not in a good relationship with your manager, man, and you never will. Yo, you say you like him. Oh, okay. So this is a different scenario than what I've experienced then, because the only time I've felt micromanaged is by incompetent managers who I didn't want to be managed by at all. If you like the guy, but he's just telling you what to do too much, it's difficult. That's a great question, maybe for AI. AI might actually have good advice in this scenario. So, what I would do: take your scenarios that occur, try to write them down in a document. Like, try to be truthful, try to be accurate. So, write a document down about the scenarios where your manager really bothered you. Explain how you felt. Explain how the manager was perceived. Write this all down in a document, like you're writing a story. Then take that document and upload it to these three AIs. Upload it to ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok, and then see what all three of them say about the scenario and how to handle it best. They're going to give you an approximate set of advice on it. So that's what I do when I'm looking for like counseling. I let the computer counsel me. It's a good way to drum up some brainstorm ideas. The code can be reused constantly. It's just a free item in Minecraft. Oh. Oh, really? It can be reused? Oh, that's so weird. It's not a one-use item. That's weird. It's just a free item in Minecraft. Oh. Well, then the code's not really that valuable. So you really are just buying the card at that point. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got this beautiful Ivysaur. Here he is. Population 6. Looks like we had him priced at 165. Honestly, that seems about right. But that was priced a while ago, so let's go look up an Ivysaur. Yeah, so when you're in a scenario that you've never experienced before and you don't have like parents or like a good wise guy to talk to about your help, what you need, you can seek help from these AIs that are pretty good at reasoning, and just reading their ideas can give you some new ideas to think about yourself. But that's a skill, I think, a new skill to learn these days is to sit down and write a whole document, get a whole report written down, and then save the report. I would save the report in a folder. You could title the report, How to Deal with My Micromanager, and then just upload it to all the AIs and see what each one says. When they reach consensus, maybe you're running into average advice, like standardized advice. I do that for a lot of things, and it really does help you with thinking. It is. All right. Micromanaging. Yeah, micromanaging is not fun. There we go. Okay. Did you ask AI because you have no one to talk to, says Cloudy. Cloudy, I can talk to people. Actually, I have a lot of people I could talk to. It's just that the AI is pretty good. I don't know how else to put it. The AI is really smart. It's full of advice. AI is full of very good internet advice. I think it scrapes Reddit. I think it scrapes Wikipedia. I think it scrapes a whole bunch of books on the internet, college books. So these AIs scrape the internet for how to answer these questions. And it does pretty good. I don't know exactly where it's getting its ideas from, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of places. And then it reasons, when you give it your problem, it reasons about that problem. There we go. Don't trust the robots. You'll be left behind. That's my thoughts on it. I trust them. You'll be left behind. The robots are really smart. They'll be smarter than us in no time. They might already be smarter than us, depending on who you are. We're probably 6 to 7 years away from robot cat girls, Mr. Believe. Yeah, that's right. I believe it. But no, I mean, computers, they just get to absorb all the knowledge and then never forget it. They don't forget knowledge. We forget stuff like that we did yesterday. But a computer has perfect memory. So it just holds all of the information and it can traverse the information very rapidly. So, it's going to be, we've always known calculators are better than humans at math. Not as intuitive, but better at math. And we're getting closer to having a calculator brain that can do regular stuff like reason about things. We're pretty close to that. And it's pretty amazing. All right, let's see. Grok, undress the cardconomist. Hey! You better not. I don't consent. As long as Grok gets me all caked up, I don't want to look bad. As long as Grok gets me all caked up, it'll be all right. Let's see. Undreads Cardconomist. Let's see. How about one of these? We ought to have one of these Mickey Mouses up here. AI is just a tool. Yeah, exactly. AI is a tool. Wow, that looks fantastic, dude. Look at the bright colors on this one. No glue on the back of the card. Yeah, I like this one a lot, actually. Mickey's in a row with Minnie. Let me look it up. Mister says he's been doing squats. As long as AI has me all caked up, I don't want to look flat, you know. Mickey's ... How about Mickey's in a row with Minnie? In a row with Minnie. I believe I pulled this one down because I believed it was underpriced. So I pulled this one down because when I considered the vibrant colors on the card and the fact that it has no stickiness on the back and the corners are square, I believe that this one's going to sell for quite a bit more than $250. I don't think anyone here is going to buy it, but I actually would like to do a totally different price off of my instinct, not off of the internet. There is none of these up on eBay, by the way, so I've got one for sale, and eBay does not. All right. Probably looks crazy to you. I have sold one of those for... What did I sell it for? It's a bunch, I think. The last Mickey Mouse card I sold, it went for... Not purchases. Sales. I actually just got some Mickey Mouse slabs over to... We are. Shipped by Wednesday. January 21st, Wednesday. Okay, that's good. So we're going to say Mickey. There it is. So I just sold this one over here for $2,100. And that one really did sell. The guy actually asked if I had more of that card. He likes that card. Okay. Very nice. It's 7:20. I think we'll wrap up here, guys. I think we're just going a little slow now. Here's that Umbreon. Happy Thursday. We're heading into Friday, everyone. You like Friday? Friday's a great day of the week. Karis likes Friday a lot. She's off on Saturdays and Sundays. So for me, because her day off is Saturday, Sunday, I also get to enjoy Friday, Saturday, Sunday because she's in a better mood. She's in a better mood when Friday rolls around, is the truth. Gabriel Gallegos. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for all the orders, by the way. I had a lot of fun. Here's Mike, Danny, Pokey. Mike, Danny, Pokey. And number 14. Oops. Here's Tamilo. Andy Man. What a nice group we have. Take care, mister. Yes, I will be taking care of my cheeks in a minute. Here's number 12. That's going to land on Gabriel Gallego. Hey, look at that, Gabriel. Gabriel, I noticed you missed a couple breaks, but you're going to take this one home. Look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Probably worth about $30. $30 value. Okay. That's another slab gone. Thank you so much. Have a nice night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We've got this big jumbo pack break all set and ready to go again. OP13 breaks have been going off. You can, of course, just buy the pack. Start deck. There's got to be an AR or an SAR nearby. There's just got to be. I believe there is one. We didn't open one in this stream. We opened one in the daytime, I think. But there's got to be one nearby. And then the Mew break today has moved, I think, by 2 spots today. It's Thursday. Might move a lot further tomorrow on Friday. You know, there's that, whatever you might call it, terminal velocity when it gets close enough and people just go nuts for it, like a threshold. So we're at 5 out of 13, 8 spots left. That's a lot of money, but it's also not a lot of money. You'd be surprised how fast a card can disappear when it's real close. So that's going to be the big thing to watch tomorrow. We are waiting on a new Dragon Ball set to come in. We're waiting on OP14 to release and for that to come in later this month. In about 2.5 weeks, we're going to be getting the new Pokemon set. I guess EB4 comes out. When does EB4 come out? In like 2 weeks. Okay, EB4 is in 2 weeks, so I got to get that ordered. It has to be ordered. And what other kind of stuff needs to happen? I don't know. What about the Tag Mew? The Tag Mew has 2 people in it. Did not move today. It's called the Heartbreak. 2 out of 17. So between the 2 Mews, this one's winning. All right. NHCC says PayPal order break spot. What do we got going on here? Let me see. Let's see. Click. Doobie-doo. Jump me in the diddle break. The diddle break. Yes, that's the Korean diddle break, and that one's actually got some attention too. So right now, just like always, we have a lot of great orders going on, a lot of great breaks going on. That's Squirtle, Boa, Duraludon, the trade break, the diddle break, which now has 3 people. This one's more like a cute card. It's got Pikachu riding Lapras, but actually every Pokemon in this card is just Ditto. This was a really exciting card because it was exclusively sold in Korea. There is no English version of it. It's an exclusive card for them. Resident Evil 9 Switch 2 controller pre-order. All right, guys, I had a lot of fun. What'd I miss? You got a free slab, Mr. Gabriel? Boop. Okay, you got the Umbreon. Thanks, Mr. NHCC. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas William. Nicholas is a new guy. He's been going deep, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off, like I said, and have a bit of fun at 7:30. See you later, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Friday. All right.